Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play Ocarina of Time Fun Facts and Trivia video. We're going to be going inside a Jabu Jabu. I'm going to finish this. This may actually take 2 parts, but I am going to get it done in one show, so that's good. I have to say, this place is a lot bigger than it looked like from outside. Just saying. Jabu Jabu is a little big on the inside. So anyways, there's some things to talk about in here, but really not a whole lot. So I'm mainly going to be doing like just commentary, maybe some funny things. Maybe I'll do some crazy video editing.
Help me, Marina!
Yahoo!
Help me, Marina!
Mischief Makers!
Oh, I guess Princess Ruto doesn't like Mischief Makers. In any case, we need to get her out of here. She's not supposed to be inside Jabu Jabu. Yes. We know you've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu forever. That's weird, but that's okay. So long as we can get you out of here. Precious stone. I wonder what that could be. Do we really need the battle music while I'm talking to her? Seriously? Alright, now we can carry her around. She basically turns into a glorified box, which is wonderful. Woo! And she can break bubbles, that's always good. Alright, let's get her across here. Take care of this gold sculptula. Haha! No, come on, focus, Henry, focus. There we go. Step on the switch. Now I gotta do this really fast. Alright, let's get the token. Come on. Yes! Jump down, go over, and made it. Haha. Take that, timed switches. Here's another cool use for Princess Ruto as an item. If you throw her at these switches at just the right angle, she'll launch them off, so that's good. Now I don't have to waste my ammo on them, I can just throw her butt up there. Alright. Oh no! Haha. Take that, Octorok. Here's something, there's a secret room on the other side of this little lake. If you go underneath the water here, there's a little cave that you can see down there. On the other side of this cave, you're going to find a Deku Shrub salesman. Now, this isn't really all that great. All he sells you is some Deku nuts, but if you ever need it, there it is. Alright, well, let's continue. Let's get Princess Ruto all the way to her destination. She's just gonna have to tag along with us for a while because we've got a lot of things to do. Jellyfish! By the way, Princess Ruto can kill that jellyfish. Just in case you need to know. Alright, now we got these weird little electric eel type enemies, which she can also kill. She can kill a lot of things, which is kind of weird, and she doesn't get hurt by anything. So she kind of makes the best throwing weapon in the game. This switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your own weight. Well, no duh, dummy. That's why I brought along her. Really? I swear, Nevi. You say things without thinking. Alright, now it's time to take out these stingers. These are really weird enemies. They kind of burrow into Jabu Jabu's flesh and then come out. It's kind of gross, actually. So let's take care of all these guys. The easiest way to do is just to kind of walk over their little fins until they jump out, and then shoot them down with the slingshot. It takes 2 shots to get them down, so it's not a big deal. Last one. Booyah. Here's just something quirky. If you stand in the middle while the chest comes up, you'll actually be on top of the chest. It's just something I do just because I can. Alright, what do we got? I think it's a boomerang. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Boomerang's gonna be so much more useful here. Before you're only able to kill a jellyfish with Princess Ruto, but now that I've got the boomerang, we can kill him with that without having to actually touch them. So let's go ahead and pick up Princess Ruto again, and let's exit this room. So you can see that place is blocked off there, run by the electric eels. Let's try not to get hit this time. Alright, and here's a switch. Come on. Seriously, come on, jump. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. So, and this is one of those pressure sensitive switches, so we're just gonna leave Princess Ruto in there. It's actually the only spot in here that you can leave her without her deciding to go all the way back to the beginning. If you leave her anywhere else, she'll come back to the beginning, or to where she was whenever she fell down the hole. So let's take care of this little tentacle thing, whatever it is. Okay, we actually didn't have to open up the chest, but might as well because we have to go in this room anyways. So now that the red tentacle thing is gone, any other red tentacles that are blocking our way will be gone as well. So that's all you kind of do for this area, is you just keep on going through these doors, whatnot, and you kill the tentacles until you kill the last one. So let's go ahead and do a montage. Well, that was interesting. Alright, so we got all that taken care of. All the tentacles are gone, and now we need to make it back to that mid-room where all the holes in the floor are. Alright, let me just put you down, and let's take care of this jellyfish now that we can. Alright, slash. Haha. Alright, one. Come on. Two more. Focus, Henry. Two. And let's just leave the other one. Alright, so now the big tentacle thing is gone. We can fall through the hole here. And land on the platform that we need to be on. There's a gold sculpture. I'll go ahead and collect that. Come on. There we go. Alright, more gold sculptures. That's an interesting little fact I forgot to mention. Lord Jabu Jabu is one of the few living dungeons in the Zelda series, and as a result, if you hit him with your boomerang on the side, he will actually kind of groan. He doesn't like you to do that. Oh look, there it is! There's the Zora Sapphire, what we've been looking for. Alright, let's just throw Princess Ruto up there, and she can just get that wing, get out of here, right? Right? Da-na-na-na! Princess Ruto gets the spiritual stone. Why? Because she's a brat, that's why. Big old brat. so on and so forth. Go ahead. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. I gotta go pick up some groceries. Like, seriously. We don't have time for this. You know, saving the world. Uh-oh. And there she goes. Uh-oh. This looks like a mini boss fight. As one big Octorok. Alright, let's see how quickly I can do this. Hit him. There's a little trick to this guy. If you hit him once like that, and then you wait until he unfreezes, he'll actually turn around, and if you can time it correctly, you can shoot your boomerang to freeze him when he's vulnerable. Which I apparently can't do. Come on! Seriously? Ugh. If you can do it right, you can take him down really quickly. Otherwise, you're just kind of going back and forth trying to do stuff, getting hit, apparently. There we go. Haha! See, it only takes 2 slashes. And he's dead. Alright, so that's done for. Let's collect these hearts, since I lost a couple. Thank you. Now we're in the upper level. Now there's a fairy in one of these pots, so I'm just gonna get ready for that. There it is. Da-na-na-na. Okay, so I guess I should go ahead and do some sort of fact since I haven't done a single one in this video yet. So let's go ahead and go with the fact that Jabu Jabu is not the only whale to show up in the Zelda series. In fact, he's shown up in 2 different games. He's shown up in the Ocarina of Time and in the Oracle of Sages, both as actually Jabu Jabu. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't other fish that could possibly be Jabu Jabu. Those are just the only 2 that we know for sure are the same fish. There is Jaboon, who is an ancient in the Wind Waker, who doesn't really resemble much of Lord Jabu Jabu, but is a giant whale, a giant fish. You've also got the Ocean King from Phantom Hourglass, who is also kind of in that same boat. He is a giant white whale, so he doesn't necessarily resemble Jabu Jabu, but he is another, you know, kind of lord-like fish. And then you have the Wind Fish from Link's Awakening, which actually came before Ocarina of Time, unless you're talking about the timeline, but we do not want to get into the timeline. But like I said, just the idea of a kind of lord-like fish inside of the Zelda series has been done before. Okay, and one other thing pertaining to the actual name Jabu Jabu. The word Jabu Jabu is actually an onomatopoeia in Japan for splashing water. Because splashing water, Jabu Jabu, like that's kind of how it sounds. So the name fits appropriately because he's a fish and he must splash water at some point. I'm guessing. Anywho, we grabbed that gold sculpture. Now let's go up, and all we gotta do is just hit this switch. Well, just take care of the jellyfish first. Alright, hit the switch. Alright. I wonder what's behind that door. Let's go find out, shall we? By the way, that was just a quick way to get down the vines instead of climbing all the way down. Just kind of go off to the side and jump down. I mean, you could just press A and jump down, but you get used to certain things and you just kind of do them out of habit. Uh-oh. This looks menacing. By far the most, like, weird and obscure boss in the Zelda series I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty weird bosses. Alright, now this boss stage has, like, 2 or 3 different stages to it. The first one is just getting him to come off the wall, like I'm doing here. And once he does that, he will start spreading out his jellyfish. Take care of that, you can start taking care of the jellyfish if you want to, or you can just start attacking his body. Just depends on, you know, how quickly you can get it done. This one's a little bit harder, but you can still get the boomerang in him if you time it correctly. See? And then this is where it becomes more important to get rid of the jellyfish because it opens it up. No! So, but you see there, now he has less protection around him. Seriously, come on. And I can take care of those and start attacking. This is not going well. Okay. Let's do a couple of front slashes. He'll bury himself into the ground, so you just kind of have to evade his attacks until he comes back out. It's not too hard. He follows a really simple pattern. Hit him with the boomerang, and do it all over again. I think this takes maybe 1 or 2 more times, and he will be dead. Come on, come on. Get out of the ground. There we go. Alright, there he is. Boss down. I'm telling you, this thing is like disgusting. It's even like blows up in this green ooze. Just weird. It's like some sort of parasite inside of his body and we just like blew it up. Alright, another heart container. Woo! And there's Princess Ruto being all mad. What a brat. Alright, let's get out of here. You know, the normal way. Through Jabu Jabu. Through his flesh. And a magical barrier. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, we made it. We finished Lord Jabu Jabu's belly dungeon thing, whatever it was. So anyways, here's one thing I want to go ahead and cover before we get to the next video. After these cutscenes are done, you can actually get Farore's Wind, which is from a great fairy in the same exact place. All you have to do is go straight ahead. There's going to be a spot in the back, and there's going to be a bombable wall. And the only way that you can tell that this wall is bombable is that there is a stone next to it. It doesn't really have any indications that it is really a destructible wall. But once you blow that up, the entire thing just kind of comes down and you can go right in and get your spell. And Farore's Wind isn't all that necessary. I never use it while I'm doing my playthroughs, but it is something to have if you're kind of a completionist. If you just want to make sure that all your item slots are filled in, that's where you're going to get that item. Alright, we got Zora's Sapphire. Oh man, so much trouble to get this little stone. Now all we have to do is just go back to Hyrule Castle and see what Zelda wants us to do with it. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here, the end of these cutscenes, and next time we will be going back to Hyrule Castle. Hopefully I'll have some better material for you, some more fun facts. I know this one was a little bit dry, but that's mainly because it was a dungeon and there's not a whole lot to talk about inside of dungeons. So anyways, I'll see you next time.